Yes, you are.
No, I won't.
Okay.
I will be very reasonable. Or are we already recording?
We're recording.
You feel like family. And I'm not normally that way. Normally, I will complain about everything. I have zero complaints and only comments. So how likely am I to recommend? I'm going to go around doing it. And I felt comfortable. I felt like I was talking to my sister, my brother, and saying, hey, come on over and let's have a party and do some work. That's how I felt.
I think comfortable is the key word, because obviously it's a huge investment, and we were very nervous and anxious about finding the right person and the right company to do the work. And we just felt like we were being dealt with fairly and honestly and directly, and there was just a clear line of communication, and it just inspired trust and confidence in us.
When Jeff came, the bond was built in 5 minutes.
Well, I think one of the things that was really nice is when Jeff first sat down with us and explained to us what the estimate was and all the costs were. Obviously, he was really willing to work with us and say, hey, what would be the difference if we did black windows instead of white windows, or if we added this particular part of the process on. But he was also wonderful about explaining to us like different financing options and different ways that we could make it work. And our experience previously with other contractors had been that they would want a 50% deposit up front. And we were really impressed with how he broke out his deposit process to correspond to different completion phases of the process, which once again inspired more confidence in us and made us feel like we were going to be taken care of and our needs were going to be met. But it was just nice to know what choices and options we had as we went along that process.
We were so comfortable with it that we just gave him the whole check. We didn't break it up. We didn't give him a deposit. Here's the check. Let's get her done. And I've never done that before either. Very experienced, but my house a little different than anything else that I've ever seen.
They worked tremendously hard too. I mean, we were blown away every day they were here promptly in the morning. They stayed way later than we expected them to in the evenings. Their departure at the end of the day was not driven by what time it was on the clock. It was by where they were in the job and what they needed to accomplish before they left for the day. And at no point did we ever feel like anything was left undone before they came back again, or it was delightful.
And they were clean. They didn't leave anything laying around, nothing dangerous. There is some stuff here because the house is only 3/4 of the way done, but they actually picked up stuff that I had out. They dumped my garbage, from one place to another. Yeah, everything was great. And since they've been with you guys for years, many years, something's happening right. Something is happening the way a business, an honest USA business should be done.